Hi everyone, welcome to my channel called How to Cook Mexican Food. My name is Jessica and today I'm going to teach you how to make one of the most complicated dishes on Mexican cuisine, which is mole. Why is it too complicated? Because it has so many ingredients and you guys have to balance between the sweet stuff and salty stuff. Okay, so there's so many types of mole in Mexico. There is mole de Oaxaca, de Guerrero, mole negro, mole verde, a lot of moles. The one I want to teach you today, it's going to be mole poblano, which is where I live, okay? So I have everything ready. I have this cazuela here, which is, believe it or not, one of the most smallest ones that I found here, okay? There's very big, they are called cazuelas de barro, ollas de barro. This is one of the smallest ones that are sold here in Mexico. But if you don't have one of these, don't worry. Just use a regular pot and you will be okay. I don't care how long I'm gonna take to make this video because I'm gonna walk you as always through all the steps and explain you all the different ingredients that are needed for this recipe. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to need chicken meat, the meat you like, leg, thighs, whatever you guys like, wings. Okay, here I have about 2 or 3 pounds of chicken. For the ingredients I'm going to name you right now, is going to be the same amount. I'm going to use about 2 ounces of each ingredient. Okay? We're going to need pasilla chile. Okay, this is a very long chile. It is called pasilla. 2 ounces of this. This is called chile ancho. As you can see, it's very wide. That's why it's called ancho. In other places, they call it as mulatto also. So you can find it either way as mulatto or ancho. Just keep in mind the way it looks. It's very huge, okay? 2 ounces of that. Chipotle. This I'm going to need about 5 chipotles. Also we're gonna need 2 ounces of almonds, 2 ounces of raisins, 2 ounces of sesame seeds, which is called here in Mexico ajonjolí, 2 ounces of cookies. Here in Mexico, these are called cookies of animals, something like that, galletas de animalito. If you cannot find these, you can also use some cookies that are called Marias, or in the worst scenario, you can use Italian bread, okay? So you guys are gonna have to fry it, as you're gonna see later. So in the worst case, use Italian bread. Maybe a piece of about 5 inches. We're also going to need 2 ounces of peanuts. If you can find them roasted, it's good, okay? But if you can't, it doesn't matter, just buy them. We're going to need 3 yellow plantains. This is how they look. I mean, the black they are, the sweeter they're going to be. So try to find some plantains that are black and they are still like you can see this one. This is still hard, okay? If you find them yellow, it's okay, but the black you can find them, the better. So you're gonna cut them like this into strips. And the other ingredients we're going to need is one of these things of chocolate. This is chocolate abuelita, okay, one of these. We're going to need 1 tablespoon of anise seed. Here in Mexico it's called anise, semillas de anise. If you cannot find this, you can also buy the anise extract that is around the vanilla and all the spices on the supermarket. Also, we're gonna need about 3 inches of cinnamon, and as always, we're gonna need salt and oil. Oil, we're gonna need a lot. Try to use canola, vegetable, or corn oil. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we're gonna get started with the peppers, okay? For the chipotles, sometimes they're called also moritas in some places, I don't know why. So if you cannot find the chipotle, maybe you will find it as morita. So you're just gonna take this out and place it in a pot with water. And we're gonna take this to a boil, okay? For the rest of the peppers, we're gonna take the seeds out. We're gonna take out the top. And we're gonna take a knife and run it through all the pepper. The main point of this is to take out most of the seeds. So here you can see there's the seeds. So just take most of the seeds out. If you see veins like this, also take them out, okay? So one by one, you're gonna have to do this with all the peppers, okay? As you can see, the chipotles have come to a boil. So I'm gonna leave this maybe for 5 minutes simmering in low heat. Then I'm gonna turn off the heat and let them soak there for 10 or 20 minutes, okay? I have already a pan that is hot. It could be a pan or a griddle, whatever you like. What we're gonna do is that the peppers, I already taken the seeds out, and I am going to toast them, okay? Just for a few seconds. Don't go over that because then the pepper can get bitter, okay? You will see because the pepper will form some small bubbles. So when those small bubbles appear, it's gonna be done, okay? After we have toasted the pepper, we're gonna place it in a container with cold water, okay? And you guys are gonna do all the same thing with all the peppers. I have finished toasting all of the peppers. And now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to drain this liquid because sometimes the peppers have dust and stuff. So by doing this, it's like you guys are going to be able to clean it. So drain the water and then add some more. I have drained the water and I'm going to add more clean water. And now we're going to leave this here soaking for about 30 minutes. If you can, soak it for around 1 hour. If you want to make this for a party, I will suggest to do first the peppers, clean them, take out the seeds, toast them, because it takes a lot of time. So I recommend you doing this ahead of time, okay? And I'm going to place about 2 tablespoons of salt. We're gonna leave these peppers to soak here for about 1 hour, okay? In order for them to get really soft. While this is soaking, I am going to fry the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to get started frying the ingredients that I'm going to tell you, which is going to be the yellow plantains, the cookies, the peanuts, the almonds, and the raisins. So I'm going to fry them all one by one. The ones I'm going to leave to the end are going to be the raisins. So I'm going to get started with the plantain. I'm going to fry these until they are very golden in color, okay? I'm going to be here, and when this is done, I'm going to show you what they look like. Okay guys, so here are almost done the yellow plantains. As you can tell, they are very dark gold. I mean, the more fried you get them, the better it's going to be, because then the mole is going to be darker, okay? So I would probably say that these plantains are already done, okay? But if you see some of them, they are still yellow, leave them for a little bit more time to fry a little more. Okay, so I am going to, what we are looking for, the color is this one. Let me show you, this color, okay? So whenever you have them like that, take them out. I'm going to place all the stuff that I am frying in a container, where I'm going to place everything that's been fried. For me, guys, this is torture, because if you guys have tasted this plantains, they are very sweet. So sometimes while I am making mole, I am eating plantains and cookies and peanuts and everything. The cookies, I'm gonna add half, and whenever they are fried, I'm gonna add the other half. I don't want to burn them because they're very delicate. If you guys if you guys did not found the cookies, not even the Marias, you should be frying the bread, okay? Just cut it into slices and fry it like I am doing. The cookies are going to actually help to thicken the mole, okay? So don't worry about it if you don't find them. Now the cookies are ready to come out. I mean, as I said before, the dark you fry your stuff, the darker your mole will be. But just try not to go over, because you can burn it, okay? So be very, very careful, and also right now very, very careful because the oil is very hot. I am going to fry the rest of the cookies and then I'll tell you what is next. Now I'm going to fry the almonds. Same thing. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to show them to you. You can take them out, okay? I'm going to place them in the container where I am placing all the stuff. So I'm also going to fry these. And we have left the raisins. So this has been here for about 2 minutes, and I'm going to show you what they look like. And now I'm going to take them out because I don't want them to get burned. So here is what's left of the oil, not too much. If you have a lot, try to take out a little bit because we're going to do something here. I'm going to fry the raisins, and whenever they are done, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pour these very quickly. They're going to get like very quickly, they're going to be so round, they're going to inflate like balloons. So for the raisins, just try to have a little bit of the oil, not too much. So you can now see they have turned into very round, the raisins. That means they are done. That means they are done. So I'm going to place whatever is left here on a plate. I'm going to add a cup of water, and I'm going to add the anise seed, okay? This is going to help me to take out the flavor of the anise seed, okay? That's why we do it here like this. But if you're using the essence of or the extract, it doesn't matter when you add it, but still do the same thing as I did. Take out the raisins, add the water, and then add the extract of anise.